Morning, folks. Today is March, I think it's 25th. It's a Thursday. Got about 27 and some change to Cumberland. Today is the first day that I am walking before the sun because, one, it's actually warm enough, and two, that town's calling my name. So, I'm hungry. So yeah, got about 27 and some change, a little before 6:30, so should get in there 3-ish. I don't know, probably not gonna stop, so we'll see what time that actually becomes. But yeah, super beautiful yesterday. Loved going up on that ridge for the detour at the end of the day. I think it bypassed you on the Paw Tunnel, but that ridge was epically beautiful and it felt really good to climb. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I'm gonna keep on cruising, and as that lake starts coming, I'll bring you all along. All right, that light's starting to come on out. Gonna be another overcast day, it looks like. 1:59. But I really started filming this. I was gonna get you the mile marker, but the real reason, hold with me folks, is ba-bam. So if you look at my torso, you'll see I have one jacket, two jackets, and I was able to do expert level taking off while walking. I've done the one jacket technique before, but taking off both while walking, expert level. Still have not figured out a way to be able to put them in the pack while walking. I don't even know if that's Sasquatch level, that's Bigfoot level, that's impossible level. So I will have to stop eventually to put them in the pack. But I was able to get a few more miles without stopping to take the pack off at least and shove them in there. I was happy about that. Shout out Magpie for teaching me that technique. That is awesome. Yeah, two jackets down. Two jackets down, baby. All right, 160. 24 and some change to town, and it's right after 7. Cool. All right, so this is Town Creek Aqueduct. Mile 124 and some change. It looks like really good water, but I wouldn't drink it because on the other side of this bridge, oh, reach for it. On the other side of this bridge, there was a warning sign with what looked to appear to be a poop emoji. So, I wouldn't drink the water on that creek. But, that hurt. You have a lot of natural water sources, so, yeah, go out and check them all out. Oh. About 21, baby. I'm saying baby a lot lately, aren't I? Is the trail making me a baby? Is baby on my mind? Are babies on my mind? Ooh. We're getting into a lot of questions here, huh? There's a lot of connotations to the word baby. I think I'm just saying it because it's giving me energy to sometimes push. But who knows? Subconsciouses are a weird thing, folks. Yeah, 21 miles, baby. Ooh. Left shoulder's feeling a little tight. So it's gonna be nice to get into town today and kind of kick back and relax. Body feels pretty steel-like. Body's definitely hard, but yeah, still feel it will be nice to give it a little breather. hard when you're in that go, go, go mentality to give yourself the permission to give your body a breather, which is weird, but it is what it is. I always feel guilty when doing these shorter trails or going out here to push miles, and then I give myself a day of a sub 30, and it's still gonna be like 27 or 28 today, but still, I don't know, there's always that twinge of guilt. That's something I gotta work on, folks. That's something I gotta work on. All right, I'm gonna sit back into it. If you look through the trees, there's a herd of deer. Wish I could get you a clearer view. There you go. Just all frolicking in the field, playing along. Oh, got a couple babes. Here we go. That's as far as I can zoom in, folks. Looks like there might be a campsite to the right. I've never seen one on the entire C&O though, where they put the campsite to the right. But very well could be. Or it's, I mean, yeah, it's got a fire ring and everything. And a porta potty. Huh, that's new. Lock 68. Oh, and here's the sign. It is the Potamic Falls Forks hike and bike site. Oh, that's cool. Never seen one on this side. But there she is. So this is Lock 70, kind of old town. That's what the sign said, at least. Very cool. All right, giggity, mile 169, and that leaves me about 15 miles and some change to town, about 10:10, so should get there, yeah, still around 3-ish, so just met a local. Yeah, I'm actually seeing people today. Yesterday I didn't see anybody. If you watch that, well, this will be combined into yesterday's videos. But if you watched yesterday, it was a weird feeling, like being in this like mysterious woods that's close to society, but like completely in its own parallel universe. But I digress. But met the local, and he said it's not supposed to rain until 5 today. So apparently it is going to rain. So sweet. Going to be able to hopefully make it to town before then. Yeah, we'll see. Sometimes that forecast is a little bit off, but I was going to stop and filter water at mile 170, but instead I'm just going to keep pushing, try to avoid being wet as much as possible in case the rain does hit. So yeah, I can just keep on banging out 5 more hours with about 1/4 liter of water. Yeah, if I'm going to get to town and be able to hydrate up there, should be able to bang the rest of this out pretty good. No water, no problem. No food, no problem. As you saw my pitiful meal last night, yeah, it was a little pitiful. So yeah, that's the gist of it. Last 15 miles of the C&O. The C&O, folks, has been really beautiful. I say that a lot, but it really has been. I mean, they did a fantastic job of preserving the history, making you feel, even though you're on two-track or towpath, still making you feel like you're kind of in the woods and in the countryside. It's really, really, really pleasant. And as you've listened to the Constantine rambles, we have gotten up to a campsite. This one is Pilgrim's Ferry. Oh, I like this one too. I think this is the first one that's not on the river though. Still really, really nice. Oh, almost walked off the side. That could have hurt. So mile 173 and some change. This is a big group campsite. It's a fee area, so you do have to pay for camping here, but it's pretty giant. It goes all the way back through there. So yeah, if your miles link up and you pay the fee, pay the reservation, come on and say hi. All right, folks, we're getting close to the end of the C&O Canal. It has been very, very awesome. Mile 174, so that means right over 10 miles. The C&O ends at mile 184.5. Been very, very pleasant. The map system's super good on it. You don't really need to pull out your maps. Well, I'm not recommending that. If you want to, you can, but directionally, you just stay on the C&O Canal. It's very straightforward. So yeah, it's a really pleasant hike. You parallel the river almost the entire way. Sometimes you don't see it like right now, but for the most part, you always get glimpses of it throughout the day. And there's long stretches that you literally are right next to it. Yeah, it's been a really nice hike. It's super flat, so there's that. I was really happy about that little alternate due to construction yesterday where it put you up Sorrel Ridge. That was really nice climbing and descending again. But yeah, it depends what type of hike you're looking for out of it. There's beauty in this type of hike as well, and campsites are awesome. It's just, yeah, it's a really, really pleasant experience. So I'm gonna try to soak in these last 10 miles. I did also want to say though, depending on your miles, depending how you're doing this hike, the last 10 miles, I'm assuming, into Cumberland are gonna be quite noisy. You have a train on one side right there, and you have a pretty busy highway on the right. So depending on what you're looking for, what your camping schedule is, if you want quieter camps, I would stay a little farther away from Cumberland. But if you're okay with the noise, then yeah, do you. And it looks like we're coming up on an informational board as well. Give me one moment. Oh, I'm just picturing the food in town. I'm so hungry. I don't get hungry a lot on hikes, but with the limited calories these past few days, I'm starting to feel it. All right, another campsite. This is 175 and some change, right on the water again, but it is going to be loud because, as you can see, that bridge is actually the train tracks. So you are right next to the train tracks at Iron Mountain Hiker Biker. Beautiful spot, but it will be noisy. If you can sleep through a freight train, go on for it. Push out some miles and just crash. So haven't hit mile marker 177 yet. Passed 176 about half mile ago. As I assumed, once you get within that 10-mile window of Cumberland, 174 and up, it's going to be pretty much built up on either side of you. You got farmland and private property on one end, and then on the other end it looks like you got kind of warehouse district / marsh. So yeah, just so you know. Still really beautiful, but depending on how you want to camp. There's going to be a camp spot again here soon, but you will be camping kind of on the fringes of a bigger town, so yeah. Aw, that's sweet. Somebody put a little bird house next to the trail. Alright, I almost walked right on by because I've gotten like 4 videos in the last underneath a mile with the views and kind of whatnot. But there is a cemetery, a historic cemetery right off trail that you can walk to. And it even has a sign that says it invites you to walk to it. So yeah. I love this ridge line in the distance. See, like 1 little bump, 2 little bump, 3 little bump, 4 little bump, longer bump, and then another bump. I like seeing mountains. So mile 177, I'm pretty sure you start paralleling against that prison or jail or what may have you. There's a lot of razor wire, so it's something not good. So yeah, probably wouldn't want to camp around here. Doubt anything bad would happen. It's just you might have more of a hassle with people coming up to your campsite, like security, and just checking throughout the night. So doubt anything bad would happen, but yeah, just more of a hassle than it's worth. There's better campsites. Ooh, jumbled over my words. Maybe the no water's catching up to me. Oh man, yeah, I'm ready for town. Water and food. Oh yeah, folks, I can get down with that bench. Not gonna smell it though. It looks like some very, very old wood. But it's underneath a beautifully big oak. And you got some horses in the background. That's really pretty. Pivot. Zoom out. There you go. Oh, that's what it's about right there, folks. Take y'all a gander and a sniff there. Alright, 178. That's where the bench be. Go find it. So it's going to be hard to see because they kind of blend in. But if you're walking along these banks, keep your eyes peeled on the logs, because it is just turtle city, and they just keep on sliding into the water. It's pretty cool. It's hard to capture them on video because by the time you get up to them, they're usually sliding into the water, but there's so many. You hear plopping and movement in that water, it's a turtle. If we were in Florida, it would be a gator. Whew. Oh yeah, the tummy's growling. I hear your tummy. We're getting there. Oh, I didn't get it out quick enough. All the turtles started going. But you can still see a few. The brave ones that stayed on the branches. But it was quite a few. Alright, so this is the last hiker-biker site on the C&O. If you're going northbound along it, it would be the first one if you're just starting it. But if you're ending it, this is the last one. And it is directly at mile marker 180, which again, a little off. I think the map had it at like 180.4 or something, but so be it. Let's show you the hiker-biker site. Yeah, it's nice. You're really close to town. So if you want to do out of town, it's nice. It's this one, then Iron Mountain. I would say this one's better than Iron Mountain. So yeah, depending on your miles, come say hi. And duty calls yet again. Oop, mile marker 180. About 4 miles from town, but this cannot be ignored. It cannot be ignored. Duty calls. How am I going to fulfill that duty? Let's all wonder together, shall we? Alright folks, don't usually do this, but since today's a 0 day, try to get you a little footage. Resupplying at the Save a Lot, and they actually got some good stuff. Gonna be dinners, snacks. I got 8 things of Jack Link. I really like those. So yeah, this is gonna, I'll kind of get you some 0 day footage. Oh.